Coach Shweta is very popular in LinkedIn, and she has many followers in LinkedIn. And you can watch her video. You can get to learn a lot from her. And before handing over to her, and before talking more about her, let's hear first, and let's have her introduction also. So yeah, Shweta, over to you, and please introduce in elaborative way. So yeah, go on.
Thank you so much, Akanksha. And first of all, thank you so much for having me here. It's a great learning for me also when I'm talking in front of so many people. So thank you for that. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And welcome everyone. I hope I'll be able to add some value to your life, to your career today. So my name is Shweta, as you already know, and I have overall more than 14 years of experience into IT industry, and I have been helping the working professionals since 2 to 3 years now, and I have impacted more than 200 people now, where I help them build their resume and build their LinkedIn profile. And I call myself as a career branding expert because I mainly focus on LinkedIn, where you can portray yourself, you can be visible, and you can build your personal brand. Because most of the people they don't consider that as important, but let me tell you that it is really important to build your personal brand in these days, because that's how you can become future proof. If you are thinking that you have to survive in the market for long run, that's how it can be done. You have to build your own identity, you have to build your own USP, and that you can do through LinkedIn. And that's what I'm going to talk about today in this session. So let's get started. Are you all excited?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And everybody is excited because we all looking for a better career, better to have a success and abundance. So that is the purpose of this Gurukul, and I'm sure today they will learn a lot from you, and that's why they are here. So thanks. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, thank you. So first of all, I would like to ask you all, how many of you have the LinkedIn account, but you're not using it in your day-to-day life?
Ma'am, I have my LinkedIn account, but sorry, I have my LinkedIn account, but I use it when I need a job or something. I just use it
Okay.
like at that
Okay.
time.
Okay.
So
So
I also have a LinkedIn account, so I'm not posting anything, but I scroll through. So there are a lot of stories and new things happening every day. So I just scroll through it every day, I think. So I use it actively, but I'm not posting anything.
okay, okay. So let me ask you this question also. What do you think is the LinkedIn platform for? Is it for
Ma'am,
looking for the job opportunities? And
actually,
what is it?
it helps to connect a lot of people who are working in like our competitors, like connecting with HRs and every people uh,
Hmm.
in from the another companies basically.
Hmm. Okay, okay. And what can you do by connecting?
See what happens now, like we know okay, what culture is going on in that company, what profile they are looking out for, what are the people who are working. Like as I am I am handling a marketing part in some company. So in another company, what people are doing, what they are handling, how their way of culture is. So I can it helps me to when I find means when I'm looking out for a job, it helps me to like. Means my mindset goes that way ki I have to behave like this, then I can get the job in that company. So
Okay, perfect.
it is basically a background to structure which I create when I approach
Yeah.
some company. Yeah.
Yes, 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 definitely, definitely. Yeah, you are correct. And many people consider that I have been applying on LinkedIn, I have been applying for different jobs on LinkedIn, and I have not been getting the response back. So let me tell you one thing, that LinkedIn is not a job portal. It's not at all. We have to consider it as a networking platform where we interact with the people and we create opportunity for ourselves. We don't rely on the jobs that gets posted on LinkedIn. So even though the jobs gets posted, but we can't completely rely on that for getting the opportunity, because I have been training a lot of people and I have seen that the job which gets posted on LinkedIn, that if you apply directly on them, it doesn't work. So there is a separate approach. Of course, we can rely on those also, but it's a there is a little separate approach which we need to follow. But first of all, even before connecting with the people, we need to take care of one thing, that is we have to optimize our profile. Anybody of you think that you have already, your profile is optimized and now it will work really great?
Ma'am, I did. Means, I tried my level best to look my profile good, like putting the
Okay.
photo, putting the background content on that.
Okay,
So I tried.
good.
I'll
Good.
check
So
if I
maybe
have the link now. I can paste it in the
towards
chat
the end,
box.
towards the end, maybe we can review one of the profile and you'll be able to understand if it's good or you need improvement or not. So first of all, when we talk about the LinkedIn profile, let me quickly share my screen. Can you all see my screen? Okay, great.
Yes, ma'am.
So the first thing which you have to consider, which you have to think about whenever you create your LinkedIn profile or whenever you optimize your LinkedIn profile is, you have to think about what is your unique value proposition. What is your USP, or what is your subject matter expertise for which you have to be known for. And you have to craft your LinkedIn profile in such a way that people know you for that particular thing. Okay, so that is called niche. And you have to portray in your profile all the things, whatever sections are there, you have to portray in such a way that you depict, you showcase that this is what I do, and people should be able to relate with you clearly. For example, if you are a marketing expert, so if you have portrayed your profile in such a way that anybody can relate with you, if someone thinks about marketing person, then your name should come in their mind. So it should be in that way. I mean, at least in your circle, you should be known for that particular USP that you have. So whenever you craft your profile, just think about that. Okay. Now, the other thing, there are three important things that you should remember, and you can remember by this SCA. S means searchability. So your LinkedIn profile has to be searchable. So whenever you are looking for the opportunities or whenever you are looking for the clients for that reason, your LinkedIn profile has to be searchable. And by searchable, what I mean is you have to keep all those keywords in your different places on your profile so that your profile comes up whenever someone searches for those specific keywords. Okay. So that can be useful when you're looking for the job. That can be useful when you are looking for the clients, or when you are doing the freelancing work, or you are doing business. Whatever you do, though those keywords are really important. And let's focus on when you're looking for job. Any question from anyone?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, like how to find the trending keywords, like how we should identify the keywords. These keywords are appropriate and good for our profile. Means
Yes.
these keywords are trending. These keywords HR are finding into the job profile.
Yeah. So the one thing is you have to consider the job description. What we usually do is we think that I am into this particular role, and I know that these are all in all, these are the different words or the keywords that HR will be searching for. But the thing that we forget is we don't consider the job description. So whenever I train my students, I tell them to prepare a list of job descriptions from where they can take the keywords. There is nothing called as trending keywords. It can be, so it will be always based on the job descriptions. If it is there in the job description, it means it has to be there in your profile. If you are looking for that particular designation or the role, your future role. So it has to be from the job description. And you can use ChatGPT for that. You can use any other AI for that, or you can use there are different tools also. I will talk about those tools also, by which you'll be able to identify those keywords from the job description. Okay. And it will be wholly dependent on your particular role that you are aspiring for. So I can't generalize the specific keywords for a specific role. It has to be from the JD. Did I answer your question? Sachin, was that Sachin?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Thanks. So now when I was talking about searchability, there are different sections where you need to put the different keywords by which your profile would become searchable. Okay. And the most important place where you can keep your keywords is headline. Then the next is about section. And the third is experience section. And the last is recommendation. Recommendation also plays quite a major role. So just when I'm explaining this, you can go side by side in your account and check if your headline showcase what you are trying to look for. If you're looking for opportunities, maybe, so I'm opening my profile right now and you can see there are different keywords that I have mentioned. Likewise, I will show one other profile also, or maybe we can refer one of the profile from our participants today, and we will see if the relevant keywords are there or not. For example, if you are looking for a role of software test engineer, so there will be a lot of different keywords which, okay, let me also open naukri.com side by side where I'll be able to get the different job descriptions easily. So let me open test automation developer, for example, and I'll keep it blank for now. I'll randomly pick one of the job description. For example, this is a job description. Let's assume that this is suitable for you. So what we will do is we'll see what the job description is. And from here, I'll copy this. This is the designation. This is the description, technical responsibilities. There are a lot of things over here. And of course, you can't mention each and everything in your resume or the LinkedIn profile. But you can easily go to ChatGPT or any other AI tool that you trust and get all the keywords. Give me all the relevant keywords which I can put on my LinkedIn profile to improve searchability based on this job description. So I have written this prompt and I'm looking for all the keywords from this particular job description. So see, it has given me all the keywords that are required. And most of the job descriptions, the important keywords, whatever we have got right now, those will come in most of the job descriptions. And from there only you have to take. For example, you are expert in continuous integration and continuous delivery. So keep that as part of your headline when we are talking about the headline. So you want to be known for CI/CD, then keep that as part of your headline. And in your case, when you're looking for the job opportunities, if you're really eagerly looking for it and you can join immediately, then you can put immediate joiner also. That works magically. Yeah. Okay. So is it clear till now?
Anybody
Okay,
has
great.
any question? Yeah, I think we are good to go.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'll also give you a few prompts by which you'll be able to craft your headline easily. You don't have to think so much and you'll be able to get it very in few minutes or in few seconds, I would say. Okay, so the headline, just keep in mind that headline is the most important part, which has to be optimized and has to be searchable. That is one thing. The other thing is about section. In about section, people, what I've seen is they write just 3-4 lines about themselves and they just leave it blank. They don't put a lot of things, but you need to write your own story on the in the about section, because you might have heard this stories sell, right? So if you are able to showcase yourself as an expert in a particular field, then you have to showcase your story in the about section. Whoever comes to your profile, they should say, wow, this is the person I'm looking for. So it should be in such a way, and keep it very short paragraphs. Don't make it very heavy so that nobody would be able to read it, right? So this is one example you can refer. I mean, there are few emoticons also I have kept, and I have written my own story over here. Likewise, there is one more example which I would give by the end of this session, which you would be able to refer and create your own story based on that. You can use ChatGPT, or you can be more creative and refer that to create your own story. Okay, so just let me show you a little bit of it. So it starts like this. Ever since I wrote my first line of code, it is related to an IT person who does coding. I knew I was passionate about building things. My journey in software development started with this. So it's like a story which flows, and you'd be interested to know more. Okay, so make your about section that much compelling so that everybody, whoever visits your profile, they read about it and they become curious to know about you. Okay, that is the other thing. And then the experience section and recommendation. Experience section also, it should be a little bit detailed. For example, if you see here, you should have all the skills mentioned by which your profile again will become searchable. And for example, see, here are different details, different bullets that I've mentioned. So it's easy. If you have already built your resume, copy that content from there to here and keep it in sync. Your resume and your LinkedIn profile should be always in sync. Okay? Making
Yeah,
okay.
Shweta. Yeah.
Okay, great. Then the recommendations. So we don't understand the importance of recommendations, but if you have kept the proper keywords, of course, you can't keep the keywords by yourself in the recommendations. You have to ask someone else to give you the recommendation. In that case, ask your peers or ask your manager or your juniors also to give you recommendation. And in that case, what will happen is they will add those specific keywords related to your profile. So that your profile will again become visible. So don't focus on keywords right now for the recommendations. Just ask for the recommendation. And before asking, give other people the recommendation. So you have to give, first of all, to get from the other people. Okay. So give the recommendation first of all, and then ask for it. I hope you already know how
Okay.
to do that.
Ma'am, is it
Yeah.
necessary to give the recommendation first? Because I have put the request to some of my friends for recommendation. I didn't give
Hmm.
anyone.
So before asking them, you give the recommendation, because in that case, they will feel like giving it. Otherwise, uh, it's
Yeah, I
what do I
didn't
say?
got any recommendation.
Yeah, so that happens that way. If you are willing to give, then you will be able to get it. That's the law of nature, right? Whatever
Yes,
you give, if you do lot of charity, then you will be getting back a lot more. So that
yes.
is something that happens.
It's like give and
So
take. Like I have to give
yeah,
and then
first give and then ask for it. So
yes,
try that. It works actually.
yes.
And
And
recommendations adds a lot of credibility for your profile.